Hi everyone, my name is Fredrik Hallberg and I am a part of the Commercial Works, and welcome to my isolated talk, which is held at my home here in Sweden. And many of you might ask, well, why is that person at home? Aren't the Swedes pursuing the herd strategy? Well, we are. However, though, the government is encouraging us to work from home. And many Swedes are, even though you have seen a lot of other news, I guess, lately. But most Swedes still behave accordingly, which I also do. And so the talk is from home. The talk will be about the big challenge facing the modern marketing organization. And marketing has always been about choice and the diffusion of innovations in the sense that getting the products out there, the innovations out there, and making the consumers choose our innovation and not the competitors' innovations. So that has been the objective all along. And when I entered the industry 25 years ago, the companies I met and the organizations I faced, they were very much working in the same way as we will see in my first clip. Yes, as you could see, a very effective lean, mean machine where everybody knew where they were going, what they were supposed to be doing, what KPIs to use and what measurements to use. So that allowed for great speed. However, if you would face the same organizations, many of those same organizations today, you would find a complete different picture and a complete different organization, in many ways working like this.
Different countries. And here we are at the start of the first event of the afternoon, the second semi-final of the 100 yards for people with no sense of direction. I'll just give you the competitors. Lane 1, Skolomoski of Poland. Lane 2, Zarapatik of France. Lane 3, Grobovich of the United States. Next to him, Drabble of Trinidad. Next to him, Fernandez of Spain. And in the outside lane, Borman of Brazil. Well, that was...
Yes. As you could see, the sketch was Monty Python Olympics for people without no sense of direction. And you might wonder, how did this happen? How could an organization that was totally aligned suddenly become an organization that was running in all directions? And you might guess the answer to that question already. It has to do with the digital transformation that started out when I started out in the industry. And what we were saying back then and what we're still saying is that whatever the organization has learned up till now is it's not relevant anymore. So we need to transform the way we are working. And why is that? Well, we say that there are new buying and media habits that we need to take care of. And in order to not lose customers in this new era, we need to build relationships and do personalized products and personalized services and personalized messaging. And in order to do that, we need to use big data and machine learning. So those three things are basically what is shaping the organization of trying new things. To support our arguments, we use for example, use China. And from the numbers here, you can see it's very staggering numbers, very big numbers of what is currently happening. Alibaba sold for more than 10 billion US dollars during Singles Day in less than 30 minutes. And a video influencer, Via Young, has sold for more than 50 million US dollars in just less than one day. So staggering numbers, indicating that the change is on its way, and we need to drop the perspectives that we used before and change to a new way of reasoning and working. And also the new technology that is coming along is also seemingly very, very effective. Big data machine learning will cause visitors to skyrocket, conversions also to skyrocket, leads to skyrocket, and this is all achieved with less media cost than before. So staggering numbers once again, and with great sophistication of the new technology. And however, though, at the same time, we find reports saying this: effectiveness has been falling. The new technology is not increasing the effectiveness, it's decreasing the effectiveness. And organizations that stay out and don't use the new tools are doing better than those that do. And this was from Binet and Field a few years ago, and that was also something that caused many people to hesitate. Well, are we going in the wrong direction? And that was fueled also by Adidas, that last fall came out saying, well, we over-indexed in digital advertising and on short-term profitability. And they were not the first one. Procter & Gamble had said this before, and Booking Holdings came out, and Topshop came out, and many other organizations, they came out saying, well, we have been going in the wrong direction. So there you have it. You have new technology, new buying habits, and as soon as we deploy them, strange things starts to happen. And that has caused an organization to be very hesitated about where to go next. And in fact, the organization is not just hesitated, it is going in all directions, as we could see in the Monty Python sketch. This is the picture of the modern marketing organization. And as you can see on the first axis, there are two conflicting views of how growth is best achieved. Should we acquire new customers, or should we do our current customers more loyal? So new customers or keeping customers. And those two perspectives are complete opposite of each other. On the other axis, you find broad targeting and tight targeting. Also two conflicting perspectives of how growth is best achieved. So there you have it, an organization that is going in all directions. But within the organization, supporting this stalemate position, you will find departments striving in the different directions. For example, here you have the mass marketing people. They are all about broad targeting and acquiring new customers. And they have the KPIs to support what they are doing. So they are all aligned within that department, and they are all friends since they share the same perspective. But if you would go across the hall or down some floors, you will find another department called the performance marketing department. They have some other KPIs, not the same KPIs at all as the mass marketing people, since they are about tight targeting and not broad targeting. In fact, they think that broad targeting is just a waste of company investments and almost an insane approach to marketing. So they are not all friends with the mass marketing department. They have some allies, though, on the axis of tight targeting, and those people are the relationship marketing people, since they are also about the tight targeting with the right person at the right time with the right message at the right place. And they have some KPIs to support that also. Those KPIs are not exactly the same as the performance marketing people's KPIs, since they are about keeping customers, making customers more loyal, and cross-sell and upsell to those customers. So even though they are friends with the performance marketing people, they also very much disagree, since to them new customers is also a waste of company funds. They hate the mass marketing people, since the mass marketing people are on the complete opposite side of the wheel, and are not at all about keeping customers and tight targeting. They're more about broad targeting and new customers. So we have a lot of conflicts going on internally. There's one quadrant left, and that is the content marketing people. The content marketing people is also about keeping customers, producing content to the current customers and making them feel that they are getting great services, so they will recommend other people to visit the organization. So recommendations going viral and content going viral makes broad targeting a friendly thing for them, but you shouldn't pay for that according to them. You should let it happen by itself by providing that content to people. And by that, they are not friends with the mass marketing people, and they're especially not friends with the performance marketing people, since the performance marketing people are all about product and price, while the content marketing people are all about the look and feel. And they don't even call what they are doing for ads. They are producing relevant content. So there you have it, a lot of disagreements and a myriad of different KPIs supporting each part of the organization, but making the organization going in all directions. And you might ask, well, shouldn't we bring in some consultancies here to assist us with this confusion of going in all directions? The problem is that those consultancies are usually placed in one of the quadrants themselves. So, for example, the performance marketing people, they have their consultants and saying, well, new customers and tight targeting is the right approach, and you're using the right KPIs. So all the consultancies that you see here, they have made allies with the department they work with, and that is not strange, since that part of the department is paying for their assistance. So in the end, you will find an organization as it is not able to move in any direction. And if you would invest $20 million, they will probably go on an even distribution to all those departments, since all those departments are asking for more money in driving their part of the organization. So organizations are not going anywhere. And that is the big challenge. That is the modern marketing's biggest challenge as it is right now. We don't know where to go, and we don't know what to do. And I leave you with that thought and with that picture of where to go next. Since we can't have an organization going in all directions with conflicting KPIs and a myriad of KPIs, since that will not be a lean, mean machine that can outpace our competitors. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Fredrik Hallberg, signing off, and all of you, stay safe and take care and have a great summer. Bye.